Good morning. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side, your wisdom guided oracle, and we are having coffee. And if you can see, I've had a little bit already. Okay, so we are on a full moon right now that is incredible, and the cards came up to support that, with the first card being the moon. So we will first go to the overall healing message for today is examine your personal interactions. Good morning, Barbara. Good morning, Amber and Marilyn Metzner. Name sounds familiar, Marilyn, but it's not coming up. Adina, good morning. Grace, good morning. All right, today's lesson: determine whether you're someone who's always giving to others, but who feels unnoticed, unappreciated. If this applies to you, it may be because you have a private agenda to seek love that's built in your motivation to be of service. Your goal to examine whether your interactions with others leave you empowered or disempowered. Good morning, Ron Ratto. That's a blast from the past. So examine your personal interactions today. What are your motives when you enter into them? And even though on the surface they may seem to you to be pure, but ask. If you are continually disappointed in relationships, you probably do have a motivation behind it that isn't as clear as you think it is. So ask to be given the awareness, the understanding of what it is your personal interactions are trying to show to you. So it's interesting because I've had some reflection this morning about, a couple people that I've interacted with throughout this year. Good morning, Kimberly. And I still, with one of them, can't reach out at this point. It's starting to become clear, and I should be able to reach out to her in a little while. Not real sure, though. We will see, but it's something you want to take a look at and just see what your motives are in your relationships, especially if people are disappointing you regularly, letting you down, not doing what you expected them to do. Then it's your circus, your monkeys. So the first card that came up today is the moon. Oh, you know what? I thought I did that. Well, I can't. Oh, maybe I can. Let me fix this because this is a beautiful card. I thought I was there already. Okay. Now, let's go back down there. The moon. Beautiful card. Could not be more perfect for this full moon. The opportunity to improve your plans. And this one, with the numerology associated with it, the 3333, it's an incredibly creative time. And what you focus on, what you think about, is the energy of creation. So guard your thoughts. Stop them if they're creating, who was what for, Marilyn? I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean by that question, Marilyn. Marlin, I think, is what that, Dan Metzner. Anyway, be aware of your thought processes, your thought habits that you're creating. And if you're constantly thinking about all that can happen that is not good, and how life is rough on you, how things just aren't working, you're focusing on what it is you don't want to have happen, that's what you're propagating more of. That's what you're growing. So focus on what you want. And if it's hard for you to be detailed about that because it just seems too much, then get very general of what are you choosing moving forward for your overall life view, your life path. Are you in victory? Are you living with need and lack and wishing and hoping and trying? All of those are powerless words. What do you choose moving forward? I choose pain-free. I choose limber joints. I choose physical balance and physical alignment. I choose adventures. I choose the money to fuel adventures. So those are the things for me that I'm looking at and developing those in my mind a bit. One of the adventures I'm choosing is to be going to Ireland in the next couple years. I really choose to do a retreat in Ireland and then do some traveling around the island. So, okay, well, Marilyn, maybe Marilyn's saying she can't understand. I'm not coming through. It could be your connection. At any rate, the moon is fueling this in the biggest way now. So choose. Get a little bit of time today to allow yourself to daydream a bit about what you think would be really fun. A walking tour in Italy for me would also be fun because it's all about food and tasting and all of that. So thank you, Amber, for helping her with that. Deanna's having problems. So the next card that came up is the Magician and the Mirror. Could not be more beautiful and perfect. And I'm going to read from the guidebook about this. This highly beneficial card is telling you that you are the magician, and within your grasp are the amazing forces of earth and spirit. The water is the energy of yin, which means relaxation, the power of spirit and clarity of thought. The flame is the energy of yang, bringing direction and creativity. Everything around this full moon and this time is creativity. So guard your thoughts, because what you're creating is what's coming into your mind and going out. If things that are coming into your mind are not for not what you want to be living, then cancel them and consciously change the thought to what it is you're choosing moving forward. So together they give you the magnificent magic of transformation. The mirror stands beside the magician, reflecting the outer world's response to your choice to use or dismiss the true power that you have. Its silver reflection reveals the future in a mist on the horizon, ready to be magically formed. When you receive the magician upright, you are put on notice that important and powerful time is at hand. Woo! All right, Aunt Mandolins. The magician was her card of the day. Yeah, it is just an amazing possibility for moving forward in something you want instead of, I'm sorry, Amber, that was you, not a mandolin. So awesome. It is our time to create and move forward in a way that we choose. Make sure your background music in your mind is supporting what your conscious mind says it wants. So if you're thinking about all the money you don't have for Christmas, how are you going to make things work? How are you going to pay the rent? Those are all valid, but if that's what you focus on, that's what grows and propagates. So cancel them and focus on having the money for rent when you need it. Getting a little extra money somewhere to make your Christmas a little bit better if that's what your focus is. So, and this is, remember, a time to create. The next card is the Ace of Gabriel, the chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder, a gift of passion, opportunity. So things are going to be coming to you, things that are going to help you build this choice of the future you're creating with your mindset. And keep your eyes on the targeted intention from Archangel Michael. Focus on what you want and just allow yourself time to really daydream. That's what we did as kids, and it was, hammered out of us, that daydreaming possibility. As silly, impractical, all of that. It could not be more practical. And remember, there are caring connections out there for you, people who can help you with that dream. Now, tonight at 7 o'clock Mountain Standard Time is a group of us are getting together on Zoom to do vision boards, just to have fun. These are my, I'm going to readjust here, my 30-day program folks and others who are bringing friends. So if you want to come and play, I'm going to post the link to the Zoom presentation for tonight. It's not a presentation, it's a get-together. So grab something you like to drink, grab some magazines, get some poster board or whatever you want to put it on, and join us at 7 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. You just tune in. We can visit by way of Zoom while we're doing our thing and just have some fun. So a beautiful, beautiful reading for this full moon Wednesday, It'll actually be full at 12 a.m. on the 12th month of the year, on the 12th day. So there's a whole lot of threes in there. So choose to move forward. It's time to create your future. Focus on what you want in your relationships, in your finances, in your career, in your lifestyle, in your adventures. What are you choosing? So what a beautifully powerful reading today. You know what? I didn't pull the Don Miguel Ruiz card, so let's do that now. Yay, Kimberly. Kimberly Wilson. Kimberly Davenport's also watching, but yes, we're going to have some fun tonight. So please feel free to join us. You may have to download the Zoom app on your phone or on your computer. It's free. It's easy enough. I agree to respect myself for what I am. And boy, that's been a huge one for me. My mantra going into this next year is I am of strong mind and I'm in favor of me, because I haven't respected me most of my life, and I've let me down a lot of times in choices I've been making to move forward in certain ways. And yes, Amanda Lynn is healed. And Amanda Lynn, you might, if you haven't, ask Archangel Michael to start cutting the cords to that condition wherever it started to develop, and you will have to do that several times over, because this is not just yours. It came in with you as well, the traumas that have created this healing or this situation you're in, this condition. So ask Archangel Michael to cut those cords. I agree to respect myself for what I am. With self-respect, the self-judgment ends, and the self-rejection ends too. With self-respect, my self-love grows stronger every day. The first time I realized how I could support myself and not beat myself up for my inability to do something, I was pregnant with my first daughter, and I was given the opportunity to use a pool to swim in. And I couldn't even make it without stopping and taking a lot of breaths. I couldn't even make it one length of the pool. But instead of beating the hell out of myself, which was kind of my normal pattern, because I had been a skier in high school and, you know, in much better shape, I went, well, this is all I can do now because I'm pregnant, so I'll take it for what it is, and each day I'll do a little more. I was probably in the best shape of my life when that baby was delivered, because I gave myself some grace. I didn't beat the hell out of myself and either give up or work so hard that I injured myself, which I did later, but I understood what that felt like, and has still been learning throughout the years what it feels like to give yourself grace, to respect yourself, to allow you to do some of the things that you need to do, even though it may not seem like your highest and best at that moment. It is what you need to allow in order for you to start trusting you more. So, beautiful reading for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Please consider tuning in to the Zoom program tonight just to do vision boards with us. Have a little fun. There's not going to be any program. It's just going to be fun. So I will post that here, and I'll post it a few times today so people can see it. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side, your wisdom guided oracle, and we just had coffee. Hopefully I'll see you tonight. If not, I will see you on Friday.